And I think we're pretty close to the spot where we're looking to go for the main quest. Just take a quick look at where exactly we ended up. Yeah, so these look like two of the largest. There are actually several villages here, it would appear, based on that. Total size comparison of Undersfjall relative to other places. Looks bigger than Pharaoh, certainly bigger than Ardskellig. Somewhat similar to SPIKEROOG. Maybe a little bit smaller than Undvik. Yeah. Okay. Just for frame of reference. And I think if we were to activate the main quest, we would find that that is quite close to where we are right now. Yeah, it's right here. So I am kind of tempted to do that first in that case. I know at times it's best to do side quests first, but I think on this occasion, I mean, that's just like the obvious landing spot, and I think especially because Yennefer did offer to take us to this island, teleport us to this island directly, I think it's pretty safe to say that at least the beginning of this should be fine. But we probably will want to, we won't want to mainline the main quest here. I don't think, although I do expect that things are probably going to pick up pace rather quickly once we do this.
Greetings, Yen.
Good thing you're here. The frostbite was starting to set in.
Yeah, I mean, we did keep you waiting for a very long time. Could have worn warmer clothing, that's true. Though we definitely did have things that we were taking care of.
Had a matter to tend to.
A matter that brooked no delay, I presume. What was it? A NECA contract?
Perhaps.
Something like that. Can we go?
It's like, can we change the subject?
Quite a few years since I was last on Hindisfjall. But if I remember correctly, Lofoten should be this way.
Yeah, so that's part of the thing.
Raised
is that I
huts and
suspect
fresh graves.
she's going to take us to one of those
This must
villages,
be it.
or was
Gathering of
villages,
some kind.
that we might have
Come at a
missed
bad
before.
time.
There's no good time to talk about the wild hunt.
Or we might have ended up here without going with Yennefer first, and would have been kind of awkward, might have jumped the gun a bit on some of the quest-related things. Like, yeah, this was seemingly one of the biggest towns, and so I was saying we probably would have, or thinking we probably would have wanted to check this out soon, and so probably best to do this with Yennefer. Let's save, though, because if we are going to start doing the main quest, then I think we definitely do want to do that. Hello?
Greetings. Can we talk?
I fought as much as anyone.
What was that?
Said I, Sauron the Elder, fought as much as the rest. Only survived because the blow missed me organs.
Huh? Okay. I was kind of just talking to a random person. Didn't really expect this to turn into a real conversation, but okay. You don't seem that irritable. But...
Who wouldn't be? Folk come from around and about to gape, see what's happened. Oh, look at me, cockeyed too. They didn't kill you. Buried 3 sons, but you're still alive? I explain and explain, but I'm weary on it. Next raid, I sail with the Larvik lads. Show 'em what I'm made of.
Aren't you a little old for a raid?
Old? I'll never be too old to spill Nordling blood. Or die an honorable death at their hands.
Thanks, dude. But we're kind of looking for Ciri.
We're looking for a young woman. Ashen hair, green eyes. Was she here?
Our lads would return from the continent with captive wenches. I took no interest in them. At my age, one woman under my roof is too much already.
No. Ciri'd never let herself be taken.
Oh, you don't know our lads.
And you don't know Ciri.
Yeah, I think Ciri would pretty easily beat up anyone who tried to capture her. Humans, at least. Wild Hunt, maybe a little bit different.
Farewell.
Freya, watch over you.
Okay, so yeah, that, like I said, that's just a random dude that I happened to try to chat with. But I suppose we're gonna follow Yen. Let's see, we have the marker on now, and this place does look weird. let's read what this has to say. Once a rich and vibrant village, today Lofoten is a ravaged and crumbling ruin. Okay, that's kind of what we've heard. Ooh.
Ritual of some kind. We'll have to wait.
We'll do no such thing.
Don't think they're going to take too kindly to
sisters,
that.
Pardon the interruption, but we've an important matter to discuss.
Can you not see we're commemorating the dead? So,
And we're looking for someone who's still alive. Please, this is urgent.
Yeah, we might want to
Speak.
meditate to not be all toxic right now. Because Geralt really looks like he's seen better days. They do say the Wild Hunt destroyed your village.
They say the Wild Hunt
I know,
destroyed
probably
this
a kind of
village.
touchy subject, but care to explain?
That is true, though few believe us. You don't either, I'm sure.
Oh no, we
Did
do.
you see riders on skeleton horses, wearing frost-covered armor?
Aye, that's how it was. They landed on our shores in a ship made of the claws of dead men, like in the ballads. Leif yelled to grab the children. Then they came, cut him across his face. He tried to whisper, only blood came out.
Yikes.
You were to ask about someone, not prod their wounds. That's enough.
What happened then?
Yennefer. So, I think we need to be a little bit careful here. Because, I mean, I don't expect these people to turn around and start fighting us, but I think we do want to get as much information out of them as possible. And we can't be too pushy, because we did just barge in on them commemorating the dead. And that's touchy stuff. So, as much as we do want to get that kind of information, and that is really important stuff, I think that we need to be a little bit more patient about it. And just take a step back first, let them ease into things a little bit, ease into the conversation, and then long-term hope is that that'll get us more on their good side, and then they'll be nice, warm, and welcoming, and give us all the information we want. Maybe.
Yen, leave her alone.
You don't understand. If we can learn where...
I understand, and I'm still asking you to stop.
You're right.
Get to the point. Now.
Yeah, and I am surprised that that seemed to be so significant, because that was, or at least appears to have been, that was technically one of the lighter text, not the main option types of directions in which to go. So maybe if I'm getting really meta-gamey, you could say that, well, Lids, of course it was going to be fine. That wasn't actually going to affect the outcome of the conversation, but I feel like that's in bad faith.
We're looking for a young woman, name of Ciri. Ashen hair, green eyes.
I'm sorry. She's not here.
unless she lies in a grave. That is, I do not recall one by that name. But I've buried so many, I may have forgotten.
This Ciri, has she a scar here on her cheek?
Yes. Yes, what happened to
Now
her?
we're
Don't
talking.
know. Saw her but for a moment, right before it all. She was in the stables with Craven. A thousand curses upon him.
Okay. Oh. Okay. So now I think that we are no longer on the really touchy subject of, them burying their dead. I think it's a little bit safer for us to try to dive into greater detail.
Remember anything else? Anything at all?
Only that she seemed tired, very tired, and her hair was wet.
As if she
Great.
was
So
swimming.
we know she bathed. Progress.
Or she bathed.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Scar.
Craven.
My
Ah.
apologies. Craven could have told you more.
Okay, so that's a cover-up name. Good to know. Actual name starts with SK something. But yeah, who is this Craven guy then? It did seem like some people were not so happy about him, but it does seem like he's either powerful, maybe the leader of this place, and you just don't want to knowingly, or you just don't want to speak ill of him for fear of him perhaps seeking retribution.
This Craven you mentioned, does he have a name?
He did.
Until the elders struck him from the saga of ancestors.
Huh?
It's as if he has ceased to exist. The lore forbids anyone from touching him, speaking to him, even uttering his name.
Ah, okay.
What did he do to deserve that?
He fled from the wild hunt. He alone.
We need to talk to him, even if it's not in keeping with your customs.
You've come too late. He went to the garden to fight Morkvag.
Huh? Cowards don't usually leave to go fight monsters.
A coward who willingly seeks battle? Am I the only one who sees the contradiction?
That's why he did it. Craven knew he would prove the elders wrong only if he killed Morkvarg.
And thus regain his honor and his name.
Trial by ordeal. Very Skelligan.
I do not mock your laws. Please also respect ours.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so he went to the Holy Garden. So we'd like to know where that is, but also who or what is this Morkvarg that he is trying to hunt down?
Morkvarg. What's that?
Who, you mean?
The vilest man ever to inhabit Skellige.
Oh,
Nothing was ever sacred to him. He attacked his own clan's lands, took gold from Nilfgaard, killed children, pregnant women.
Know the type.
They said
Sadly.
he feared only one thing, the wrath of the gods. Morkvarg sought to prove how wrong they were, so he sailed to Hindisfjall to ransack the goddess's garden. This was over a decade ago.
Archpriestess Ulva stood in his way. He thrust a blade between her ribs and cast her down in the mud. As her lifeblood left her, she cursed him, and Morkvarg transformed into a beast.
A curse? A monster? You've got some work to do.
it does sound like witcher's work. But yeah, we could definitely rid you of Morkvarg. We can make it happen. It's kind of our specialty.
I can get rid of Morkvarg. Don't know what he's turned into, but a silver sword should do the trick.
It's not that simple. There have been those who have bested Morkvarg, yet he always returns.
So, it's a complex curse. Meaning I need more information.
I
Yeah.
understand, but I've told you all I know.
Sounds like
With
Ula the
Tordas,
Unlucky in some ways.
Minor. He was in the garden when Morkvarg and his men attacked. He saw what happened. Of all the pilgrims there at the time, he alone escaped with his life.
So
He
he
settled
escaped, but
in
he's not
Bardic.
shamed.
You'll find him there at the landing, provided he's not out to sea when you arrive.
I suppose he's not running away from the wild hunt specifically. Just saying, it's maybe a little bit hypocritical. Okay. The Holy Garden, though, as to where this place actually is.
Where is this holy garden?
Not far from here, north. We cultivated healing herbs there once.
And now?
Now we walk only as far as the tree the goddess planted. We place our offerings and make our pleas before it.
Those who venture below remain in the garden forever.
Oh. Okay. Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
I understand you intend to enter the garden. I
Probably.
dislike it when foreigners enter the sacred grounds, but so be it.
Custom demands pilgrims make an offering of their own blood before the tree. Craven surely did so. Unless he lacked not only courage, but respect for Freya as well.
You needn't worry about us. Geralt and I always give the gods the respect they are due.
Do we, though? I don't know about that yet. Okay, so I think probably a good thing, yes, that we did, in fact, make a point of talking to these people first, because otherwise we could have found ourselves, and, well, we did start this quest and talk to Yennefer to begin with. Probably a good thing that we did that first, because, yeah, like, this is going to take us over here. We definitely could have ended up just wandering over here by ourselves without doing the quest. Same thing with Lofoten. And so, good to at least know what these places are in advance so that we don't happen across them and end up messing some things up by doing things way out of order. Because I think with the... I don't know to what extent you can make that happen with the main quest. But, okay. Now that we know, we could explore more of Lofoten. Even if we're technically going here next for the main quest. That's probably worth doing. Let's see.
Greetings. Can we ask you something?
Can we talk a little more?
Excuse me, can we ask you?
You can.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I am curious how much information we can get out of these people this way if we talk to them
Were
one by
you
one.
here when the hunt attacked the village?
Why do you care?
We're following their trail. Anything.
JP, thanks for the raid. How's it going? Playing some
Hear
Witcher
that,
3?
Gimri? And they say I've gone mad.
We come in peace. We are playing some Witcher 3. We are on Skellige right now, and we are investigating a place that has just gotten recently attacked by, well, I guess, Witcher 3 spoilers, in case that's not clear. But we are investigating a place that has just gotten raided by the Wild Hunt, which is a group of spectral, sort of, people from possibly another dimension who are chasing after our sort of daughter, is basically the short of this. So we're trying to get information from these people who are in this village here to figure out what happened, because they may or may not have witnessed some of it, and there are some additional people that we're going to want to track down who are ones who may have more information about specifically where our sort of daughter is. And our sort of daughter is named Siri.
We're looking for a young woman. Ashen hair, green eyes. Seen her?
No,
Try to remember. This is important to us.
ain't to me. Ain't nothing important to me. They destroyed it. They destroyed it all.
Okay, well that's not terribly helpful.
Farewell.
Probably. Okay. We could try chatting with the rest of these people and further interrupt their ritual that they are doing and just completely ignore
Greetings.
that they're trying to do that
What may I
stuff.
help you with this time?
They're like,
Morkvarg.
you are
Got a
testing
few
our
more
patience.
questions.
Okay. Now this is some cursed dude that we are expecting to run into at some point in time that we're probably going to end up having to fight. But we don't know a lot about how exactly the curse works. They were saying that people have tried to kill him before, and they did so, but he kept on coming back from the dead. And that does make things a little tricky.
The curse. Tell me more.
Archpriestess Ulva cast it. It bound Morkvarg to the garden for all time. So even if he is killed, he returns there.
Strange. Not sure what exactly this means, but okay.
Never
When we
heard of
asked you
this
about
Morkvarg.
this guy
What is it exactly?
before,
Not what, who.
he's a
The
guy
worst
who's
man
cursed.
Skellige has ever known. He held nothing
Okay, this is exactly the
sacred,
same explanation we got
raided the
before,
lands
but
of his own clan, took gold from Nilfgaard,
basically,
murdered women
pretty much
heavy
the
with
scum of the
child,
earth
and
is the gist of it,
children
and therefore he got cursed.
I know the type.
They said he feared but one
Yeah.
thing, albeit secretly.
They
the
said
wrath
he
of
feared the gods, and so he's like, well, I'll prove you
Morkvarg
wrong,
decided to
so
prove
I'll
everyone,
attack these people who are
himself
worshipping the
included,
gods and
wrong.
goddesses.
So
And
he
then
came to
that's
Hindisfield
how he
to
ultimately
raid
got
the
cursed.
goddess's
I
garden.
suppose it makes sense.
This was years ago. Archpriestess Ulva stood in his path. He stabbed her in the breast and cast her into the mud. As her blood gushed forth, she cursed Morkvarg, and he transformed into a monster.
Okay. Have we asked you what he actually turned into, though? I'm not sure if we know that.
Could you be more specific?
Monster.
Can mean
We run into a lot of
things
those
these days.
monsters.
Folk have been known to call me that.
I'm afraid I cannot tell you more, for I've never seen him myself. But
But,
you might speak with Toradar.
okay, there is another guy who has more information.
He
Yeah,
saw
we know that.
Morkvarg and
Okay.
his men descend on the garden. He was the sole pilgrim to escape with his life that day. Settled in Larvik, you'll find him at the landing there, provided he's not at sea.
Okay, so this guy can give us more information if we find him.
Farewell.
Sounds like he may have a
Goddess
lot more
protect you
info
from all
than
evil.
all you people here. But we've not really gotten the chance to explore this area at all. So let's just take a quick peek in any of your houses if they are not locked and attempt to rob you of all your worldly possessions. Because that's kind of what we do. Except you seem to have anticipated this. How dare you? How dare you? Okay. Can we get into any of the other buildings, perhaps? Maybe? Maybe not? Or is this place truly and completely locked down? Also, that pot is completely unwalkable. It is the world's greatest hurdle. Also, you have like a flaming flaming wood in this wooden house? I mean, this is just like asking for trouble. Like, this whole place was gonna burn down any second if it wasn't for us. So you can thank me later. But it does kind of look like this place is a bit of a mess right now. I mean, it did kind of just get attacked by warriors from some otherworldly dimension. So I suppose we can give you a pass on that one in that case. Yeah, I do really like this armor thus far. We're using some armor that gives us some additional attack damage, which is pretty sweet. And then it's light armor, so that means that we can regenerate our stamina more quickly, which means we can sprint more easily, which is convenient for now, but more importantly, it means that we can use our spells more frequently. And that is the main reason why I've been focusing on that. Although we theoretically can upgrade this armor if we can get to a master blacksmith at some point in time, but apparently there is only one, and he is certainly not here right now. So that's going to have to be a future type of thing. But yeah, it's kind of looking like this place is pretty darn locked down. So let's just take a look at our map here, see where we want to head next, because in theory, this Morkvarg guy is, or no, okay, Morkvarg is not here, but the person who can give us more information about him is over here. The question is, this is the quote-unquote main quest, but this is also our first time on this island here, and so we could theoretically go around a little bit more and just do some general exploration, and, you know, like, see, okay, sure, our main quest isn't taking us over here, but presumably there might be something over here, or here, down this pathway. I haven't been to this village yet, but we could save that for later. Could continue going down this route. Why don't we head over here, at least get this information, and then I'm not thinking we're going to end up actually getting to that Morkvarg fight just yet. I'm thinking this is just going to be for getting some additional information, so let's do that. And then once we've done that, I think we might take a little bit more time to see what's going on around here.
Even if Craven's dead, we'll manage.
How exactly?
You'll see when the time comes.
You could stand to be nicer sometimes.
I suppose. But then I wouldn't be the woman you fell in love with, would I?
Oh, that's one way to put it. So there is something else over here. It is a guarded treasure. So let us check that out. Let's see, this is a wraith, which means we want to use Yrden against you.
What now?
Okay. Slows people down when they're in this little circle here, and this guy's looking up. Is it just you, or did you have friends? Well, I mean, that might have been your friend at one point in time. Okay, this is a diagram. Can't tell you what that is, though. Bean she? It's a beanie, maybe? No, I don't know. Okay, that is it for this area here, it seems. Or that little guarded treasure. Let's head back and chat it up with Yennefer. Make our way back over. Oh, and loot the actual wraith that we just took out. Okay. There you are. Carry on. Okay. And just gonna keep our eyes peeled. See if there's anything like that. Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of interesting, but I don't think this actually is anything. But yeah, we'll just keep our eyes peeled for anything that happens to pop up as we're along our way here. Like guarded treasures and potentially other things. Kinda like that, though we aren't too far away from our destination, as you can start to see on our minimap. So, what do we have here? Ominous crows. Good sign. Okay, this is the garden. Let's drop a quick save just in case.
My. That must be Morkvarg. Quite the appetite.
Oh! Okay, maybe we are about to find him.
A bite. Just one morsel. One piece. A crumb. Food.
What is he?
Shank. Not again. Not again.
Werewolf, it seems? I think he's a werewolf. Okay, search the
Doesn't
signs
seem happy to see
for
us.
Craven.
Wait till he gets a closer look at me.
Yeah, so the thing is, I mean, this guy's not gonna be pleased to find us. This is like pseudo
Go to
stealth
that
here.
tree the sisters mentioned.
Plan
Do we actually need to
feed
avoid
yourself
getting
with the
seen?
goddess?
Not necessarily, but Craven did. We just might pick up his scent.
Okay. It seemed like he was lowered. Yeah, he's down there, I think. I think we're pretty much in the clear for now.
Craven was here. Look, the impression. Kneeled down on one knee and cut himself to make the offering. Bloodstains. See them?
No. I may be inhumanly beautiful, but
All
I don't
right,
have
that's a
superhuman
little much.
senses. Not like you.
Which is why you should stay up here. No offense, but in that undergrowth and mud, you'd be like a...
Ball and chain?
Planned to say it gentler, but yeah, that's basically what I had in mind.
Fine.
Oof.
We'll do as you say. If the need arises, I can cast spells from up here.
Thank you. Okay, I expected you to object. No, maybe we'll
Fine.
we'll not make that fight.
Don't get hurt. Remember, I need you if I'm to find Ciri. Oh, come. I was just teasing. Fool. I need you. Period. Better?
Better.
Okay, so we need to follow the footsteps using our senses. So there's the first sign of them, but let's just take a quick look to examine
Something down
what's
there.
here.
Can't see a thing.
Oh, really? Through this little area here? Okay.
Craven's blood. Flowing profusely. Trails clear. Should lead me to him.
Okay, so this guy made a blood offering basically at this tree in order to make peace with the gods. And we're gonna
Black
kind of use
prints.
that
Craven trod
Follow him.
carefully.
because he left some tracks for us. But we can definitely hear this Morkvarg guy. My question is, do we need to avoid Morkvarg? Or is it okay if he encounters us and we get ourselves into a fight? Like I said before, is this basically a stealth mission in disguise? Because, that's a wolf. That wolf gonna rat us out to the werewolf that we are expecting to run into? Well, we took it out before it could say, like, howl or anything like that, which may or may not have been important. At least for now, we appear to remain largely unnoticed, although there are certainly more wolves here. I get that suspicion that that might be the case. This looks like something we can investigate, yeah.
No bite marks. Morkvarg doesn't eat his victims. Strange.
Is it Craven?
No, this one's been here a while.
What? I can't hear you. If you want to chat, come closer.
Her senses are really dulled.
Alright, well, maybe the stealth is a little bit trickier in that case, if this is in fact stealth, but I really don't know. Okay, we could in theory go down this way. Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Monster tracks. Running. Chasing something.
So these tracks coming from here, but the human tracks that we were following go in this direction. That's locked. Okay, never mind, we can't go there.
Looks like Morkvarg got bored of sneaking around and attacked.
Okay,
Craven's blood.
presumably Craven. Oh, hello. Pleasure to meet you. Not really. Please come back. And not in that way. It's just, Ow. Do someone... Ah! That! For good measure. Okay. That actually... I mean, kind of sad. But, okay. Took them out. Is there anything else for us to investigate here? Or are we just keeping on moving? I think we're just keeping on moving here.
Craven was injured. Started running.
Okay. Sure. That looks like just more blood. It's the red tracks that we're looking to follow. In case that isn't clear. Does appear to be leading us in this direction, although there's something over here. It is also catching my attention. tempted to see what this is all about first. Entrance, and it's locked. Okay, so I'm thinking that's probably where Morkvarg hangs out. It's his bachelor pad. So we'll probably end up going through there at some point.
Claw marks. Craven slammed the door in Morkvarg's face.
Oh.
Did you find something?
Betrayal
down.
leads right to a locked door.
I think you can get around it.
Maybe? Good old-fashioned platforming. Perhaps? Okay, oh, this is actually where we were before? Can we get through over here? Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, we are back next to Yennefer, yes, but... Oh, maybe this way through here. I don't know about that. Hold on. I mean, part of me feels like we should check for loot, see if there's anything over here, but... Not seeing much in that regard, so... I mean, if we're trying to get through this, like, we could kinda hop this? That was a bad idea, maybe? Possibly? Definitely. Yes, bad idea. Confirmed. Okay, whoa, yeah, that's a big drop-off, in fact. Can we get back up, is my next question. Because that may or may not be an easy thing to do. Geralt, do you have the ups? Oh, bailed us out. Okay, I was getting concerned. Okay, so that's the door that we're trying to find another way to get through. We're trying to go this-ish way. Can we, like, hop this, though? I mean, this is where we tried hopping in before. What about, like, through this building? Is this locked? It is not. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what I expected to see, but I suppose blood, I shouldn't have really been surprised. That is a lot of blood, though. It is definitely a lot. Okay, let's try... Ooh. Okay, so we're sensing something through here, and it is locked. Okay, what about this door? Also locked. Okay, this might also be a place where we're expecting to end up on a future occasion, then. Might not be the answer we're looking for just yet. How do we get over here, then? Can we hop any of this? We're gonna go further around? Possibly. If we go this way? Yeah, this has gotta be it, right? Okay. Thought I saw some enemies here. Oh. Well, there's the tracks that I believe were Morkvarg. That's a normal wolf, though, I do believe. Yeah. Okay. That's not too much of a concern. Not sure if we really should be following these footprints or not. I mean, probably, right? Sure, they're the monster, not the person that we're actually trying to hunt down, but fair enough. Okay, now I believe we've more or less made it over. Okay. Is there anything over there? No? Okay, I'll just continue following the footprints, I suppose?
Lots of prints, old and new. His lair must be nearby.
Okay, that is good to know. These technically separate prints? I don't know about that. I think we probably do end up heading through here. Can we jump this? I don't know if we can. No, we can't. Okay, I take it back. I take it back. I would like to head back up in that case. Unless... There's not anything underwater, is there? I doubt it. Unless we, like, go through here? I mean, I don't think so, but okay. Just double checking. Just in case. Seemed unlikely, but okay. You're saying his lair is nearby. Is this it, like, right here? Oh. Some kind of claw mark there. Can we climb that? No, we can't. Oh, hold on. There was something there that we could climb, though, I think I did see a ladder. Hold on. Something that looks kind of like this. Perhaps? Maybe? Maybe I'm making that up. This. Yeah, there we go. This is what we're looking for. Okay. And Yeah, oh.
Can't cross that. Gotta go down, provided I can open the sluice. Mechanism looks pretty standard. One lever to choose the sluice gate, the other to work it.
Okay, quest updated, nameless. Let's just take a look what our quest is technically telling us to do. Use the lever to open the floodgates so you can continue further. Okay, fair enough. And follow the footsteps. Okay. Sounds straightforward enough. One of the levers, this I'm assuming is the other. Geralt, could you please? Yes. Do that. Okay. Now, have we unleashed the Hounds of Hell? No? Maybe? Possibly. Also, is there anything else up here? Mostly just... Oh. Yeah. Footprints to this. This looks like the lair. I'm not necessarily sure we want to go there right now. Explore further parts of the herbarium and follow the footsteps. I mean, these are some of the footsteps, but I think these are the monster footsteps, not the human footsteps, and we're focusing on mostly the human for now, so I think we will end up going there in the future, but I don't think this is the time. I think for now we do focus on going through the place that we just opened up. Remember this mission? It does seem like this could be a very cool mission. Geralt, could you please pop up? Is actually what I'm asking you to do. Thank you. Okay, so we have a couple things highlighted here. I just want to make sure we're not like about to poke our head up and be like, oh hey, there's the werewolf. Now we're dead. Or now we fail. So, one of them is the footsteps, one of them is that herbarium, but like which one is directly in front of us right now? One that's directly in front of us right now, or at least slightly closer to us, is the herbarium. Okay, so good to know, I guess? Sure? Not really sure we know what we're looking for in this specific spot. Okay. Like, no footprints here. Ah, okay, now we're seeing some stuff. Door broken down. Oh, some shackles in there? Yeah.
Symbol of Freya.
Something's about to go down. Let's drop a quick save.
Untouched. No sign of feeding. Morkvarg doesn't devour his victims. Strange.
Yeah, we heard something like that earlier as well. For a werewolf, that does seem unusual. Oh, I think we're about to find him. Hello, maybe, possibly. Although, that doesn't look good.
It grew back.
This is it.
It always grows back.
Starting to
Hey,
you.
what's up?
Wish to hear a story?
Sure. Why not?
If I have to, I'm all ears.
Warriors came. They knew they could not kill me. So they laid a trap. Chained me down. Locked me in here.
It is kind of what it looked like. Yeah.
Know what I did? I bit my leg off.
Yikes.
To free myself. Every bite brought pain. And howling, I vomited blood.
Mm-hmm. Biting off your own limbs hurts. Who would have thunk?
Yeah, I suppose so.
You don't understand. This was more. My mouth burned. Like swallowing fire. As if all inside me was torn. felt I would die. But I did it. And then I shredded them, dashed them to bits, made tiny crumbs.
I see.
Those plowing heroes.
So let's see. And this seems like kind of the backhanded, oh, what, you expect me to be sorry for you? In which case, that's gonna escalate things pretty quickly. I mean, this also sounds pretty backhanded, to be honest, but maybe we're giving him a little bit more the benefit of the doubt, and I kind of do want to see if we can learn more about this guy, and not just go straight into immediately fighting him, and, I mean, because there's a lot we don't know about what the deal is here.
Your story have a point. We're just doing some chest pounding.
The moral is you cannot kill me.
All right,
Cannot stop
I suppose.
me. I'll not be bound. Break any fetters.
Okay, this is escalating, it seems.
The curse. Free me, or I'll return to get you again.
Okay. Now, it does seem as though we're turning this into a fight right about now. Okay, so, he is a werewolf. Let us quickly throw on some of our werewolf gear. It did seem like he was saying, you know, we could potentially make this work. We could try to get rid of his curse, and then he would not try to hunt us down for all of eternity. But, no, it seems as though we need to fight him, and then maybe that will happen. So let's see, he will be cursed, so we're looking for a cursed oil here, which will, yeah, increase our damage against him. 50% increased damage. That should help. And, I mean, that might be all we need, to be honest. He's, in theory, only level 15. So, hello! Good day, sir. Did we throw on the Quen? We do have Quen on. Okay. So that's our shield. Then we'll throw on some flames. Whoa, you did not care. You did not care. I really expected you to kind of, you know, like, get a little stunned when we basically threw a fireball at your face. You did not care, though. Okay, let's just ready the little bits, though. I think we've succeeded. Hello?
Willing to talk now?
Only now can I. Such is the curse.
Huh?
Makes me bite, scratch, mangle, till I drop.
What?
You've got time before the blood's gone from me, and I return. Listen, carefully.
Okay.
Undo the curse. Free me. Finally, I will reward you.
Okay, so by fighting him... So when he comes back as a werewolf, he basically has a blood rage and can't control himself and will attack anyone. But after you fight him and nearly kill him, then that kind of subsides and you can reason with him a bit, as we're doing here. And now he's telling us, release the curse. Otherwise, you know, I'll die, air quotes, come back, cursed again, and then I'll have the blood rage again and I'll try to attack and kill you. And rinse, repeat. And nothing's going to change. So, I think... Now let's try getting more information out of him first if we can, because we are looking for this other guy here, and supposedly you may be familiar with him.
Looking for a man named Craven. Apparently came here to kill you.
Seems it didn't work out. Those who come rarely introduce themselves.
Fair enough.
What did he look like?
I mean, we've never met this person, so I'm not sure we know.
No idea.
Yeah, no idea.
Then I cannot.
I do wonder if we might have been able to do something else to figure that out in advance. Might have helped us. If we had, say, done something like talk to more people in town, because we only talked to a few of the people there. Or if we had investigated some other things before we went here, if we might have found out what he looked like and been able to describe him and get more information that way. But, I mean, I suppose you did mention a reward. Care to explain further?
Reward of some kind.
Looted, raided, drunk most away, all but one.
Okay, well now it doesn't sound nearly as intriguing.
True treasure.
Sure? It sounds like it's, you know, only a fraction of what it used to be.
Just help me.
Okay. So I don't think we do this. Because that would... So we'd kill him, and then he'd come back, and, I mean, I don't know if he'd come back, like, instantaneously and then just immediately try to fight us, and probably wouldn't have as much luck trying to negotiate with him afterward. So I think we go this route.
So, no joy in being a werewolf?
Nay. It's the worst. Not the garden to which I'm bound, even. But the hunger.
Ooh. That is an interesting point. If you're immortal, that may be one thing, or come back whenever you die, but can you still be hungry?
I cannot eat. I cannot drink. Yet I bloody live and roam and prowl.
You say you can't eat or drink. I don't know if that's like a... Physically you can't do that, because we saw you attack things but didn't eat them.
Terrible. I bite my own flesh. But the smallest morsel burns in my throat.
Yeah, you did say that before, so it sounds like that's part of the curse.
Like boiling tar.
Everlasting hunger. Classic as curses go. Goes to explain
Apparently.
why all those corpses went untouched.
Yeah.
Help, or I'll return to shred you, rip you limb from limb.
I mean, I doubt it, but we'll see what we can do. Wouldn't count on it.
See what I can do.
See and do, or I shall return.
So I actually wonder if we're going to have... Ooh. Okay, well, don't feed him. This is interesting. We can actually choose to feed him, and he just told us that he basically suffers excruciating pain if he tries to eat anything. So I don't think that's going to end well if we try to go that route. Or we could, in fact, finish him off, which would kill him, obviously, but he's saying that he will come back from the death shortly and be cursed and hunt us down again. I do wonder if we do this, if we are actually on a timer, and if we do need to finish everything up, otherwise he'll come back, fight us, and then maybe that time round we won't be able to do some of these things anymore. So I think we do this, although usually the whiter text is more sort of side stuff. It doesn't really end a conversation. It doesn't have as meaningful of a consequence. It's more just background information. So that's a little strange that the finish him off is the white text and the feed him is the yellow text, when I would have, if anything, thought it'd be the other way around. But that's maybe a little more metagaming than I'm in for here.
Tiresome conversation. Not interested.
What will you do?
Although,
What a witcher ought to.
I don't love the way that Carol did that, though. That's... makes me feel a little uneasy about the way he actually dealt with that. Maybe we actually should have fed him after all. I don't really know. Okay, but it is still telling us to explore more here. I don't really know what we're looking for, though, is the thing. That's where we came in. Okay, there's an additional door over there. Saw out of the corner of our eye. Can we go through here? Oh, that's locked.
Need the key.
Okay. So that might be what we're on the lookout for in that case. Let's see if it is in here somewhere, because we only were able to explore this for a little while. The werewolf meat is apparently a quest item? Okay. Don't like that. I don't like that. Also, not really seeing anything else in here. Oh, that was just extinguish this. Yeah, so I don't really know what else in here we're trying to uncover. Besides maybe going through here. Ah, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere.
Claw marks. Craven slammed the door.
So we
in
saw
Morglar's
this from the
face.
other side, I thought. Is that the same thing
Claw
here?
marks.
Yeah, okay.
Craven slammed the door in Morglar's face.
That much is true.
Craven's blood.
But then we have this that we've not yet seen.
Prints lead to the well. Guess Craven didn't want to be eaten. Preferred to drown.
Okay. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Jump into the well is one thing. Although, follow Craven's footsteps using our Witcher senses. I'm assuming that following his footsteps would have led us here, because this is where we're assuming he went. So I think we're good to just hop straight in. Geronimo. And by that, I mean, now Geronimo.
Hey, can you hear me?
Geralt,
Jennifer.
scared me.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
I hope not. Let me know once you find Craven.
Okay. Let us turn on the lights a bit here. Ooh. Except we're out of our cat potion. So it would be really convenient to meditate right now to pass some time, and that would restock our potion that gives us night vision. But I think what we actually want to do, in case there is in fact a timing component, like I was saying before, hold on, with the whole werewolf coming back to life thing, let us equip a torch instead. I thought our torch was over here. There it is. Throw this on. And voila. Okay, so that should help a bit. What is over here? Blood. More blood.
Craven's blood.
That much is clear. And then... oh, what's more the same? That is still more the same. Chances of this guy being alive, well, I think are perhaps quite low, given how this is probably him.
Damn. Dead. Has been for a while. Yen, found him.
And?
And I've seen rot fiends in better condition than this.
That's one way to put it.
Fine, scrape together what you can and haul the bits up here.
Really? Is that necessary? What's the point? It sounds like you have a plan. I really hope so, because otherwise that's pretty messed up.
Take it you've got a plan?
No, I just like to stare at rotting flesh. We'll talk when you get here, all right?
That's Yen. Charming as ever. Come on, someone wants to meet you.
Guess that'll instantly teleport us back up. And apparently we got a longsword off of him. Ooh. Geralt.
Putrefaction set in. But the vocal cords are intact. We might still get something out of him.
Excuse me?
Doesn't look like the talkative type.
Anyone can be made to talk. Even a corpse. One must simply
You about to
know
bring him back
how.
from the dead?
Thought
Yen?
necromancy was strictly forbidden.
So is premarital sex. But I'm not about to be bothered by such foolishness.
Black magic is
Black
no joke,
magic's
though.
no joke. Casting those spells never ends well. Never.
I don't like it any more than you do, believe me. But the thought that Ciri is in danger, I like that even less.
I understand. Still doesn't give us the right to...
Geralt, please. This is not the time to debate ethics.
Alright, I suppose. Do we need any specific ingredients for this incantation?
Need any ingredients for the spell?
The blood of a newborn, a virgin's tongue, and the eye of a nut.
Alright.
Mind trying again without the sarcasm?
I don't need a thing. I'm a sorceress, not a village herbalist. All I need is energy. A great deal of energy. We're very lucky this place is saturated with magic.
It's also considered sacred. Priestesses will be furious if you use the garden's power to revive a corpse.
That is definitely true.
Geralt, you're getting on my nerves. I offer you solutions, you try to poke holes in them.
I mean, yeah, we're just thinking about the consequences is all. Which is, important to at least consider. But, it does seem as if maybe now is not the time to be pushy.
Sorry to bother you with my doubts.
Please, Geralt.
That's just it. Your please is never a request, only ever a command. But let's move on. Let's get to work.
Okay, so chances we're gonna end up fighting this guy as a zombie.
Selene, Defrain! Selene, Davidar!
Mood lighting, of course. Thunderbolt incoming in 3, 2, 1. No? I'm surprised. Yeah, that doesn't look pleasant.
Are you Craven of Lofoten?
No, I have a name. I am Skull.
Think that was the name? Because I remember it was an SKJ something, and then they said, no, we don't say that name anymore. We don't do that. We're calling him Craven from now on. He's disgraced his actual name. We're looking for Ciri. You died in battle. You recovered your honor. Not sure why that's relevant. So, we're looking for Ciri?
We're looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, green eyes. Have you seen her?
She's wise. Curse me.
What?
I don't care about that. What happened to her? What was she doing here? Speak!
Okay, maybe that's why we need to say you regained your honor.
Speak!
She fell almost drowned.
Oh, we about to turn to Ciri? That's not Ciri. That is, though. Now, is this the person who's been traveling with her that we've heard about but never really seen? A mysterious elf?
Help me. Help us both. Ciri. Zirel. Can you hear me?
I can.
I must leave you now. We will meet beneath drowned dead rock. Can you remember? Repeat it.
Drowned. Dead rock.
Very mysterious.
You're awake, and I thought you'd...
Where am I? And who are you?
It's all right. You're on Hindersfjall, village of Lofoten. They call me Skjal.
But how'd I... What?
We fished you out of the sea. Me and that friend of yours.
Okay. So, in case it's not clear, we are currently Ciri, which is basically Geralt's pseudo-daughter. This is the person we're trying to chase down, but this is sort of like we've traveled through time and space, and we are now playing from her point of view. So, let's see. We got teleported here somehow, and clearly got knocked out, but how long were we out for?
How long did I lie there?
All day nearabouts. 'Twas morn when we brought you in. Night's near come now.
Damn. Too long.
You needed the rest, desperately.
Yeah, but there are a horde of monsters
Been
chasing
through a
after her,
lot, eh?
so time is kind of the essence.
Some nasty, fresh-looking scars.
I mean, yeah, you did appear to undress Ciri, which is maybe not the best thing, but at the same time, she was pretty hurt, so I suppose bandaging her up was not the worst thing in the world.
Yes, I've been through a lot.
I never thought women on the continent did any fighting.
Sometimes
Say that
they
again?
have no choice.
Ciri would beat you up, thank you very much. But where is our companion? Because last we saw him, he was saying, meet you later in this mysterious place. Also, see you later, gotta go.
And where is he? My friend.
Stepped out a while ago. Said he needed to find a boat. Why does he wear that mask? Something not right with his mug?
No.
That maybe.
He simply doesn't like others to see it.
Okay. It does seem as if, perhaps, still pretty beat up after all that.
Help me stand.
I don't think you should...
Less talk, more giving me a hand.
Ah, that's me brother for you. Out of sight for a second, and he's already put his paws on a girl.
Astrid, you're as dim as dishwater. You know perfectly well I'm helping her up.
It's a shame, I know, but I've got to interrupt your courtship. Come, we're off to the sauna.
Where?
Why's your mouth agape like you're noodling for an eel? The sauna. Girl, you was blue as a whale when we brought you in here. Your blood needs thawing.
See, but we're kinda in a hurry. So, you know, just sitting back and relaxing in a sauna is probably not something that we have the time to afford. You know, we feel fine now, to tell you the truth. I mean, it's totally not like we're still really bandaged up and needed this person to help us up.
Really,
We're
there's
totally
no
good.
need. I feel fine now.
Hey, fine?
Excuse me?
You can't stand on your own 2 feet. And it's no surprise with your muscles frozen stiff. But don't you worry. Mom and I will take care of you.
But see, the thing is, we kinda need to go to this drowned dead rock place, wherever the heck that is.
I'm sorry.
Something tells me that's
but I
not
must
where the
get to
sauna is.
Drowned Dead Rock. As fast as possible.
Shan't force you to stay. But the rock's a ways off and you can barely walk. You best take a horse.
Alright,
True.
that's
Skjal
something.
can prepare a horse for you. You'll have to wait a spell, but even so, you'll get there faster than on foot.
Fine, that'll do. Thank you both very much.
Pish posh, there's no need. Now come, we gotta sweat the sick out of you.
Where are my clothes?
I've taken them already. Come on.